Deep in the heart of Texas, in San Marcos, welcome to Bobcat Stadium. We're here for Week 5 of EA Sports College Football. It's the Ohio Bobcats and the Texas State Bobcats. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to Holly Rowe with the latest on the weather.
Checking in with the Texas State head coach before the game. He knows that there's a lot of excitement for this home game, but most importantly, the weather is clear. We were wondering how the forecast would shake out, and it is calm and beautiful. Should be an impactful game here with great weather, great opportunities, and a fast surface. Guys?
Holly, thank you. Bobcats ready to put toe to leather, and here we go. That is not the way you want to start with the kickoff going out of bounds. Ball is coming out to the 40 after that penalty on the kickoff. Snags it quickly on the left. First catch of the season for this highly touted wide receiver. And man, their fans have been hungry to see that. And the Bobcats trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. There's some room. And they swarm him under.
And I know it's not a first down, but I still like the way they ran the football here. Just try to make the next third down manageable. Try to get it where it's not as predictable. I think the offense did a really good job being smart there, taking what the defense gave them.
They tried to go smash mouth on third and short, and it did not work against this defense. The Bobcats will punt it away on fourth down. A quick 3 and out, and they're already giving up the ball. Handoff from the gun. Fighting off the defender. Makes the stop at the 33, but it's a 15-yard gain. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. On the ground with the counter. That is a big win. Defenses, they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They tried to run the counter, but absolutely nothing doing.
And those counter plays take a little longer to develop sometimes. You're usually pulling 1 or 2 guys, and that penetration in the backfield can kill you, can get to the running back before he gets started.
They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. And the Bobcats in the hurry-up. Off the play fake. Here's a heat. And down he goes.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. Texas State has the football back, and they'll go on offense. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Fakes the grab on the left. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. New set of downs after the completion. Sends it back in motion. Back to pass. It's Overton. Pressure coming. And wings it incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Linebackers in today's football, obviously, guys have gotten smaller. They got to play in space more, cover fast guys out on the perimeter. But how about this linebacker coming downhill and making a physical tackle in the hole?
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Under fire. Working on the right. Big play. Takes him into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 47.
This guy's gotten off to a good statistical start, guys, but that last completion, he's already now over 1,000 passing yards on the season, and man, you know he's looking for more.
Off the play fake on first down. Grab behind the line. It's Lewis.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Running inside. It's Hall. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
Well, this offense didn't get off to the start they wanted, going 3 and out of the gate. But on the second drive, they're doing much better. They're finding a rhythm, and I think a big part of that is establishing the running game. And really nice job on that last one, picking up the first down.
Jukes his way for more. Here's a little room there. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. The Bobcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Hall. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple.
That's such a great physical play by the defense because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction. Not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration, and they're sending him back for a tackle for loss.
Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. Looking to throw, it's Overton. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
Nice coverage on the back end. Great job. Nothing open right away. The QB holds the ball in the pocket, and the pass rush finally gets home. Sometimes it's the DBs doing great work. Sometimes it's the defensive lineman winning up front.
It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Bobcats offense comes out to go to work. They're going to need to get something started, finding themselves in a 3-0 hole. Intercepted, the defense has set them up. Didn't get a ton on the return, but they've got it inside the 20 at the 19-yard line. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Wants to throw on first down. Makes the grab. He stopped just short of the goal line at the 1. An explosive play has him set up.
Defense just didn't have an answer there on the slant throw. Once the completion was made, they just couldn't get to the ball carrier and get him down on the ground.
They'll use the running game on first and goal. He never had a chance on the draw, tackled almost as soon as he got the ball. Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? Tries again to get it in. He's brought down immediately and barely got it back to the line of scrimmage.
It's looking like they're going to have to throw this one in now on third down, David. And you know the execution just has to be spot on. Timing especially at the quarterback position here.
And thinking about the defense, they're aggressive in these situations. They're going to play man. They're going to play up tight on you. So I know that. Now how do I counterpunch and attack this defense?
Under fire. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. It's fourth down, and they'll try the field goal. And he's made one already, and this one ought to be cake from 21 yards out. Never a doubt. The lead is 6 in the first.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
On the move from inside his 5. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. The Ohio U offense returns to the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to...
There he goes. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. And the Bobcats want to move quickly. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they...
Maybe a crease. At the 20. Touchdown, Bobcats. He found some open space and turned on the Jets. Setting up for the extra point that would put them on top.
And to have a rushing touchdown of that type of yardage, you've got to be able to make something miss. It's one thing to get into the second level, but can you make that last defender miss? And you saw it on that play. Once he was in the clear with his speed, he was gone.
Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming.
Well, it's a nice job by the quarterback getting the ball out of his hands quickly on that RPO. He saw something he liked, just not on the same page with his receiver.
Picks up the first down. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped a really big play. After one quarter of play, let's take a look and see how these running backs are doing. And they've swapped into the field, and we'll get it going in the second. They've got a first down here to open the period. Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards.
Neutral zone defense.
So the offense accepts the penalty, and they'll get a little farther away from their own end zone. The defense made that job a little easier after the encroachment. It's 1st and 5. And his throw is incomplete.
Well, this defense knew coming in they were going to see some RPO and they were going to see some quick game. A nice job there taking the throw away from the quarterback.
Pulls it in. It's 4th. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. The Bobcats are marching down the field. Looking for a man. It's Overton. Right on the money. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Short completion on first down, and here they are with 2nd and 8. The run inside. It's Hall. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. That is their freshman offensive lineman, and boy, they hope this isn't too serious. Holly Rowe will keep an eye on that. 3rd and short now. They snap it from their own 46. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And the Bobcats will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll aim it toward the sideline to try to make it tough on the return team. Ohio sends out the offense to start this drive. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Looking downfield on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to pass on 2nd down. It's on target and complete. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. On third down, he drops to throw. Quickly complete. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. The Bobcats come to the line with a new set of downs. They're going to run it. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Trying to escape and get it himself. Slides, avoids the hit. What a play to convert on 2nd and long. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Right back to him on the ground. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. And the Bobcats pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. A little misdirection and the handoff on the counter. Gets it inside the 30, down to the 27, a pickup of 6. 6-yard pickup on first down, leaves him with 2nd and 4. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they knock him down at the 17. The Bobcats kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Wide receiver going in motion. Caught behind the line. It's Bowman. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Last completion picked up a couple. Here comes 2nd and 8. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. They go right back to him. And that'll not only be a first down, it'll be 1st and goal from the 7. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost, trying to defend their own end zone. He's going for the goal line. He just kept those big, powerful thighs churning, but he'll be knocked down at the 1. They'll try to blast their way in. Touchdown, Ohio! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And that's the way you punctuate the long drive. Nice job being physical, getting that ground game going, and Jesse finishing with the ground game.
Yeah, really, I think that drive is really a microcosm of what they've been doing all game, right? Imposing their will by running the football. The defense knew it was coming, and they still couldn't stop it.
That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Texas State gets the football back, and here comes the offense. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's 2nd and 6. Keeps it on the draw. Got enough for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
If I'm building an offense in today's football, it's not around a quarterback that can run. I'm going to find an athlete that I can give the ball because defensively, it starts to limit your coverages. It starts to limit what I can do. It makes me play the quarterback every single play. Just makes your job as a defensive coordinator extremely hard.
And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42.
Well, you're trailing in the game. Someone's got to make a play. There's an accurate throw by the quarterback, and when you throw it accurately like that, you give your receiver an opportunity to advance the ball. Good, strong running. He's able to break a tackle, and that's an explosive play they need now as they're trying to tie this game up.
And the Bobcats can really attack on this 2nd and short. Grabbed behind the line. It's Lewis. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
They're trying to throw the wide receiver screen to pick up that first down, but the defense just too much speed getting to the ball carrier on that one.
Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They got 0 push up front, and they stopped him in the backfield. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. The Bobcats will bring the punt team onto the field. He'll try to really get into this one. And the punt hits ground at the 2 and goes into the end zone. He just missed, hitting them right in the shadow of the goalpost. It'll come out to the 20. To the air on 1st down. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Keeping it on the ground inside, it's Browning. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case, and there they try to run the football in the first play of the drive, and it gets absolutely blown up for a loss.
A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Rush is on him. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. And this kicker is turning into old reliable. He's already knocked through a couple today. Good right down the boulevard. That'll cut this lead down to 5.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Looking to throw on 1st down. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. And the Bobcats with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. They make the stop. It'll be 4th down. The defense does have a timeout to use if they want to try to put up points before the half. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. Punt, and he's got room. He'll step out of bounds right at the 44. A big-time pickup on that one. They were willing to spin that wheel of fortune in their own territory, and it paid off.
And it came up good. I mean, I think you see the aggressiveness by these offenses now, willing to go for it.
Quarterback can pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays.
Yeah, and how about this defense, man? That's the 3rd sack of the day. They've been putting pressure, getting him on the ground. Not something they've been good at throughout this season. This defense...
He lets it fly. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Didn't get past the marker when he started his slide, and now it's 4th down. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update. The Bobcats will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the 2nd half. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Ohio U ready to go back to work on offense. They start this third quarter with the lead, but they might want to think about shoring up that protection.
Yeah, the good news is you're leading on the scoreboard. The bad news is your quarterback doesn't feel like it because you can't protect him. So, David, adjustments in pass protection, that has to be something they were talking about here at halftime.
100%. Just you can't get him hit that much. He's still doing a good job delivering the football, but if you keep hitting the quarterback enough, man, they'll start to see ghosts, they'll panic, and they'll make some of those mistakes.
That'll be a gain of 5 out to the 27. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the tight end. And they can't complete the bullet pass on 3rd down. And the Bobcats will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fields the punt and looking for daylight. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. Texas State takes the field hoping to get this drive started. So they get the ball back after the defense forces a punt, and I'm sure... Oh, he's got some space! Makes the tackle at the 46, but it's a 15-yard gain to get them into plus territory. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Running inside, it's Browning. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Trying to impose their will with the run. Got enough for the 1st. Oh, a lot of space. He's finally brought down, but he takes it all the way to the 6. They ripped off a huge chunk, and now a little chunk is needed to pay it off. Touchdown, Bobcats! And with that, they've got the lead here in the 2nd half.
Well, even calling his number, running the ball a lot on this drive, Dave, that's an outstanding run right there. But whether it's designed or whether it's off script, scrambling around, this...
Throw into the end zone, and it's picked off. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Ohio takes over. The Bobcat offense heads to the field. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. They get him stopped after a gain of 4 out to the 28. The Bobcats come to the line in the hurry-up.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
He picks up maybe a couple before he's stopped right at the 30-yard line. This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd and short. Thanks to grab. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. And the Bobcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The run inside. It's Taylor. It'll be a gain of 6. Sets up 2nd and 4.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
The Bobcats are moving quickly down the field. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. On 4th down, trying to find his man. Complete and looking for enough for the 1st down. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on 4th down. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. That's caught. It's 4. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Short pickup of 4 on first down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. Back to throw. It's Overton. Fires to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Hits the accelerator to the right. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Texas State.
This guy is so dangerous because of his speed. He can take the top off the defense, and he did it right there on the post. Great arm talent, getting the throw out in front of him. It didn't matter how many DBs they had deep on that one. I don't think they could have stopped.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. The Bobcats offense comes out to go to work. The play-action fake. Stepping to the right. He'll pull it down. Hits the slide, got the first down with his feet.
Nice job by the QB, sitting back in the pocket. You can tell he wants to throw the football, go through his progressions. Nothing home, take off, and slide. I love the slide at the end. Don't take a big shot.
Now rolling to the left. Flips it out to the back. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
The linebacker was not fooled at all. He read his keys. He saw the running back release out of the backfield. And he's got some speed and wheels himself to run with them. And yeah, the running back made the catch, but he went right down to the ground. Really nice job that time by the linebacker.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete to the left. Still on his feet at the 45. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38. And the Bobcats want to pick up the tempo. Quick strike complete. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Wants to throw again. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Working their way closer and closer. A 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. The Bobcats back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Gets it inside the 25, down to the 22-yard line with a pickup of 4. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Gets the back moving. Holds and fires complete to the right. Could not make his way to the corner.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this first down, so you find the tight end, see if he can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
The give is to Taylor. Maybe some room here. He's finally brought down, but he takes it all the way to the 6. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Running the red zone, it's Taylor. And after a very short pickup on that run, we have come to the end of the 3rd quarter. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Taylor. Touchdown, Ohio! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
He makes the grab for the 2, and he ties the game here in the 4th. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And they finished it off with the score from the 4. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Texas State has the football back, and they'll go on offense. Tie game, fourth quarter, plenty of time to work with, exactly where you want to be in this one. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. And the Bobcats racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down and make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40. The Bobcats, right after the huge play through the air, back to the line.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there, got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty.
Encroachment, defense.
So the early contact for the defense, and they'll move it up 5 yards. Defense has to stay out of that neutral zone. It's 2nd and 5. Running inside, it's Browning. He had to fight for a couple down to the 33.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going.
Turning it on! He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. And the Bobcats come to the line with a new set of downs. He leaves it with his back. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. So now it's 2nd and long. The give to the back. Defense holds their ground. Pickup of a yard. It's at the 26. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. The run inside. It's Foster. No more room to run as this defense rises up on 3rd down, and now it's 4th down from the 22. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. And it's good! They take the lead here in the 4th.
All field goals are not created equal, guys. Kicks in the 4th quarter take the lead. They just seem to carry so much more weight. So give that young man credit for getting out there and knocking that thing through the uprights with all of the pressure, with all the eyeballs on him. He delivered.
The Ohio U offense returns to the field. After giving up that field goal, they find themselves trailing and trying to do something about it on this drive. The run from the shotgun. Gets it across the 30 to the 31, a pickup of 5. The Bobcats will hustle to the line.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Gain of about 4 sets up a 2nd and 6. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Here comes the heat. Finding some room. Slides to the ground. He got away and picked up the first down on a 2nd and long.
You know, QBs want to make those big plays. They want to put up the big stats. But when nothing's there, sometimes you just tuck the ball, get a minimal gain. I like the slide, by the way, too. Get down and don't take a big hit.
Nowhere to go on that one. That'll bring up 2nd and 10.
And I like the defense being aggressive. They heated up that RPO. He didn't even give him time to read it. I'm getting in the backfield right now, making a play, being aggressive, bringing the fight to the offense.
What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Trying play action. Just a short pass to the tight end. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance. And the Bobcats go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run. So now the opportunity with a touchdown to take the lead. Keeping it on the ground on first and goal. No room to run, and he stopped right at the line of scrimmage. It'll be second and goal. Keeping his eyes downfield, rolling left. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
You got great field position here. You got to pay it off. Who is your go-to receiver that can make a play in this situation?
A touchdown here on third and goal really ratchets up the game pressure. Finds his big tight end. Great job by this defense rising out, forcing a fourth down, and remember, a field goal does tie the game. He's looking to throw. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. They're backed up, 1st and 10 from inside their own 5. Let's see if they can create some space. The handoff, keep working on that clock. It's a safety, and they take the lead. You don't see that very often. After getting caught for a safety, they're lined up and ready to kick it off. Wants to return it. Out of the gun to give to the back. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. The Bobcats come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Hart. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. And the Bobcats lining up, just needing a few tough inches on third down. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking for a gap. It's Hart. Makes it past the marker. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just
Could be an alley. They'll get him stopped at the 34. He's got 10 yards on that one and a first down. The Bobcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Running inside. It's Hart. Give him 9 on that one. Sets up a 2nd and 1. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They'll get together to decide how to play this second down. The big pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 1. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Trying to save time on defense, they use their second timeout. And that got under their skin a little bit, having to use the TO after giving up the first down. And the Bobcats pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. They're going to go right back to him on first down. Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. Wanting to stop the clock on defense, they use their third and final timeout. And now what will they come up with on this second down play? Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Going to the run, it's Hart. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal.
And this drive, this offense is really focused on physicality, man. Running the football. Look at right here, right up the gut. Nice play. Nice job just controlling the line of scrimmage, putting a drive together. This offense really doing a good job right now.
Here's Brown. What a tackle in the backfield. He'll lose 6 on the play.
And you got to use a timeout right now after that run play. You've got 3 in your back pocket. You can't take them with you. You're losing this game right now. So take all the time you can to make sure that your quarterback and your head coach and play caller are all on the same page.
The offense gets the timeout. 12 ticks left on the clock.
It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on 3rd down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows, they close fast.
Extremely tight windows. Find your big body guys that you know can win in contested situations here on 3rd down.
Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. He's got it! A huge field goal, and they've taken the lead in the waning seconds. That's the entire scenario you build up in your head in the backyard. Final drive, everything on the line, and you get the W.
So dang cool. How many times did you do it in your backyard? Just like that, like you're talking about, Reese. Making the play to win the game on the final drive when your team needed it the most, Jesse. Just coming through in the clutch.
Yeah, as players, you love this, and that's why you rep it in practice throughout the week, these 2-minute type situations late in games. What are you going to dial up? What can you go execute? What can you lean on in order to get the W here? Great job by the offense.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.